Wake up, wake up, wake up. Part 3. I am your host, Chantel, better known as Miss Recycle, and I am here today, woo baby, to spill these coffee beans. Now, I want to let y'all know that there's several levels to this shit, okay? Several levels to this shit, right? And there's another one called Paraphilia, okay? Paraphilia is the experience of reoccurring or intense sexual arousal or atypical objects, situations, fantasies, behaviors, or individuals. It has also been defined as a sexual interest in anything other than a consenting human partner. Come on, y'all. Paraphilia. So that means little objects people be using, the little dildos and the beads, pulling out the... That is another form of witchcraft. It is another form of witchcraft. It is a way that a person can detach themselves from themselves. Well, basically, it's a lover of yourself who has detached themselves from other people. Okay? So now you don't want to be intimate with someone else. You want to just be intimate with yourself all day, every day. Fondling yourself, in love with yourself. Okay? This is another ritual. This is another ritual, right? Basically, it's considered to be unconventional sexual interest. Kinks, fetishes. Wow. And it says, as such, these items are often used loosely and interchangeably, especially in common practices. Wow. Y'all, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful, right? So you got the men that you got the women who want to do that to themselves all the time, okay? But then you got some that will allow the man to join in with them doing it. And that's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Because what man want to be sleeping with a woman and she's using plastic? You gotta hope. That must mean you ain't even there. Okay? You cannot please her if she's still using plastic to please herself, and you're right there. So let's use common sense, y'all. This is crazy to me, okay? Because throughout my research, I am just discovering so many things that, like, so many tricks, I would say, that the devil uses to will people in, right? So when I say will people in, you know, we do have free will. We have free will. But when a person does something like this to you, they're taking your free will away, because now you're not thinking rationally. You're thinking on a more seductive level. You're thinking on a sexual level, and it's all about your needs being pleased. So a lot of times people will take abuse for good sex. People will take abuse just for a place to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. This is the world that we're living in today. So we gotta be very, very careful, y'all. Protect y'all energy. Be careful who y'all lay down with, and know the person's intentions, right? That's why it says in the Bible that you have to test the spirit. Test the spirit. When you got somebody around, you talk about, oh, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You better test the spirit. And what I mean by that is, if you don't feel as though what they're saying is sincere, even if you do, a lot of times, people will, people will be the greatest actor in the world just to get what they want, right? So they'll act like they like you, they'll act like they love you just to get what they want out of you. So you have to be mindful of that. Test the spirit. He or she in your ear talk about, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I only want to be with you for the rest of my life. And you better listen. Turn into private eye. Now is when I want to know is what you're saying is true, right? So now, yes, I'm going to go through your phone. I'm going through your email. I'm going through everything, because I have to check and verify that this person is being honest, right? And before I get involved with this person for the rest of my life, I need to make sure that this is the right decision. So a lot of times, some people get a private eye. Some people, listen, there's no limits to protecting your soul, right? Because this is a form of selling your soul, basically. A person can get you to sell your soul if they can dig you down right. If they can lick you down right, all right? You will end up selling your soul. You will sell your damn children. Because when I say that, we move them in. We move the men in around our children, trusting them, right, around our children, and not knowing what their whole main purpose is. A lot of times men get with women to prey on their kids. You have men out here who will get with you just for your children. So I advise y'all to stop posting y'all kids on the web. Stop posting y'all kids on these Facebooks and this Instagram and all that. Got your little girls looking like little women. Yeah. And you think the men inboxing you for you? Not all the time. Baby, let me tell you, no. They could be inboxing you to get close to your shorty. Be mindful. Always test the spirit. And you got to remember that if you're meeting these men online, and men if you're meeting these women online, and y'all meeting up and having sex and all that, paying for, listen, I know people who pay for sex off of Facebook, okay? $40 a whop. Huh? Get it non-stop, $40. Y'all selling y'all so short, first of all. Man, listen. $40, man, listen, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Like, y'all crazy. You can go make $40. I can go cash in some damn bottles and get $40. So what the fuck I'm gonna go sleep with somebody for $40 for? It don't make sense. But that's what people are doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be very, very careful, because if they're meeting up with you online, having sex with you, you ain't the only one. You're not the only one. You're meeting up with other people too, having sex with them as well. Females do it too. I done seen so many, I done seen so many pages where these women is just